Soundar and I am the author of Farmer Falgu Goes to the Kumbh Mela. Because I am in the UK and I am being very careful and practicing social distancing and I'm in self-isolation, so I thought I'll remember big crowds and festivals by reading Farmer Falgu Goes to the Kumbh Mela. Farmer Falgu decided to go to Allahabad for the Kumbh Mela festival. "Don't forget to try the delicious jalebis and the sweet lassi," said his wife. Farmer Falgu nodded as he packed some clothes. "Don't miss the procession of sadhus," reminded the temple priest. "Don't forget to see the elephants," suggested the ticket checker. Dadak, 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 rattled the train on the tracks. Farmer Falgu fell asleep. He woke up as the train reached the station. The platform was crowded. He set off towards the sacred river. Farmer Falgu reached the river and was waiting for the procession of sadhus when an old woman asked for help. Sure, he said, carrying her big bag towards the pilgrims' tents. By the time Farmer Falgu returned, the procession had gone past, leaving behind just the echo of cymbals. "Chalang, chalang," he sighed. "Maybe next time," he consoled himself. While Farmer Falgu waited for the parade of elephants, a little girl tugged at his shirt. "Help me," she cried. "I'm lost. I want my ma." "Don't worry," said Farmer Falgu, and went in search of a policeman. By the time Farmer Falgu returned after reuniting mother and daughter, the elephants had turned the corner, leaving behind just the faint sound of their bells. "Clang, clang." "Not again," he said. I can't believe I missed the elephants too. Maybe next time." Farmer Falgu headed towards the riverbank for a dip. Da-dum! A man on crutches had slipped on the muddy ground. Farmer Falgu helped him up and took him to the first aid tent. Just he was about to return to the river, Farmer Falgu realized how late it was. "Oh dear," he said. "Maybe next time. I should leave now. I have to catch my train." As Farmer Falgu made his way to the station, the smell of butter and sugar wafted from the stalls. He stopped for a moment to sniff the air. "Maybe I can get some jalebis," he thought. But the queue for the sweet shop was a mile long. There was simply no time. When he reached the station, he found that the train was delayed by 2 hours. "Maybe now is the time," he said, filled with hope. He rushed back to the river. The riverside was not crowded. Farmer Falgu took a dip in the cold water 3 times. Chalang, chalang. He turned round in surprise. The procession of sadhus was making its way to the river. Clang, clang. Farmer Falgu could not believe his luck. Behind the procession were the elephants ambling down the street. He let out a happy cry. He returned to the station just in time for his train. Just as Farmer Falgu found a seat, someone tapped him on the shoulder. "Falgu, here, have some jalebis," said a familiar voice. It was Kishan, Farmer Falgu's best friend. "Some lassi too," offered Kishan, smiling. "Perfect," said Farmer Falgu. As the train chugged its way back home, Farmer Falgu closed his eyes and smiled. "How was the trip?" asked Farmer Falgu's wife when she reached home. "Unbelievable," he replied. "I should have come too," she said. "Surely next time," said Farmer Falgu. Thank you for listening. This is Farmer Falgu Goes to the Kumbh Mela, illustrated by Kanika Nair and published by Karadi Tales.